What's up? I'm Jake, and my new song is called This Is What Falling in Love Feels Like. And this is my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight. Constance from Dallas, Texas says, how do you pronounce your name with proper native accent? So it's spelled JVKE, but my actual name is Jacob. But we switched it to Jake, and then I took the A and flipped it upside down. But some people call me JVKE or Javik, but you pronounce it Jake. Don from Burbank, California says, if you could pick one go-to karaoke song for you and a friend to sing as a duet, what would it be? Man, I would have to say September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. That song is just so much fun. I lost my voice, so I can't sing today. Ann from Oklahoma City says, how did the new song come together? Man, I always had the idea to make a song that embodies a specific emotion, like this is what falling in love feels like, or this is what heartbreak feels like. And it just so happened I had this idea to play a really beautiful violin piece and then make it drop into just like a huge chorus. And yeah, it just kind of fit together, and that's what made my new song, This Is What Falling in Love Feels Like. Pep from New Bern, North Carolina says, how did you get connected with Stephanie Poetry? Man, it was such a cool thing. I had heard her music before, but I had never actually connected with her. And she had reached out to me saying that she rocked with my music, and I was already a fan. And she sent me this song she was working on. I was instantly inspired, wrote a little verse to it, and then we ended up releasing it together, and we did a music video. And the song's called Bad Haircut. It's such a vibe. Love that song. Love Stephanie. Shout out. Natalie from Jersey City says, what was the biggest surprise for you when you first got into the industry? Something that you weren't expecting? Man, I think the biggest surprise was that most of the people that I've met so far in the industry have been amazing, wholesome people. A lot of people talk about how, intense the industry is and everybody's out to get you, but really there's a lot of amazing people that I've met, a lot of talented people, and yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so inviting and welcoming. Sabrina from Holland, Missouri says, will you tour this year? Yes, I will. I'm actually going on tour with Why Don't We? Huge fan of those guys. And yeah, I'm also going to be releasing an album, so I'll be playing a bunch of new songs on that tour. And I'm just really excited. It's my first time doing something like this, so yeah, I'm pumped. Abby from Grand Rapids, Missouri says, what was your worst subject at school? Ooh, I think it was history class. I really didn't like history class. Nothing against history. I love history now. And sometimes I watch documentaries, but all my teachers in history class were really boring. And so, yeah, I just never really liked it. Corey from West Palm, Florida says, if you're on Family Feud with Steve Harvey, who are your 4 teammates? Ooh, that's a good one. I would definitely pick my brother, my mom, my dad, and then I would, for the 4th wild card, pick my cousin Elijah, my little cousin. He's been in some of my TikTok videos and stuff, but yeah, he's the best, so I would definitely want those 4 people. Lynn from Charlotte, North Carolina asked, what would you say you're best known for? I think I would hope that it's for my music, but a lot of people know me from TikTok. They know me from my viral videos with my mom, and my mom's amazing, so I am definitely not ashamed to be known for having the best mom ever. But yeah, I think a lot of people know me for my music, for my TikToks, for all that stuff. Molly from Manchester, New Hampshire says, what's your favorite go-to snack? Ooh, definitely Fruity Pebbles. I am a huge cereal fan. I like all different types of cereal, but Fruity Pebbles has to be number 1 for me. Becky from Erie, Pennsylvania says, who has the nicest teeth and hair in your family? Man, a lot of my family has really nice smiles. My brother, my mom, my dad, they all have great smiles, but they got braces. But I was blessed enough to get pretty straight teeth, and I've never had braces, fun fact. So I don't know. I kind of like their smiles better, but maybe that's just me. Sarah from Cleveland, Ohio asks, what are some regular people chores that you still do around your house? Well, as you can see, I'm actually in my bedroom studio right now, and I do a lot of regular people chores because I still live with my parents. No shame in that. I love my family. I'm 21 years old and I am just chilling. I love my bedroom. It's like my little safe space. And yeah, but with living with my parents come a lot of chores. So I still do the dishes occasionally, clean up the house. My mom asked me to reach something for her earlier today because I'm very tall and I can reach very high places. And yeah. Laura from Hamilton, Ohio says, what's your favorite song to perform live? I think my favorite so far has been my new song, This Is What Falling in Love Feels Like. I remember the first time I went on stage, it was my first time ever performing, and it was the first song right on the top of the set list. And when I sang it, like everybody was singing it back at me. It was the most surreal moment of my entire life. But yeah, it was such a blast. I love performing, but I would say that's my favorite song to perform. Janie from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania says, do you wear glasses? Fun fact, I used to, but somehow my vision got improved over time. I don't know how that happened, but basically my eye doctor said that I could be a fighter pilot because my eyes are better than 20/20 vision. So maybe I missed my calling. Maybe I should have been a fighter pilot instead of a songwriter. Amy from Boston, Massachusetts says, what traits did you get from your mom and dad that are starting to pop out now that you're getting older? Oh man, I think just a love for music. When I was younger, I was just kind of against music because my mom would force me to practice and all that stuff. But now, I just love music, everything about music. And the same thing goes for my parents. My dad, anytime he walks by a piano, he can't help but sit down and play something for half a second. My mom's constantly singing. But yeah, they definitely passed that on to me. Lisa from Lexington, Kentucky says, what warning label would you come with? Man, I think it would go something like, warning, this person is much taller than you'd expect. Because I'm 6'7", and anytime I'm on stage and performing, you know, you see me, I look decently tall, but then I do a lot of meet and greets, and then afterwards, people are just confused as to why I'm a literal giant. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to meet some of y'all soon and you guys can see it firsthand. Thanks again for watching my Ask Anything chat. My new song is This Is What Falling in Love Feels Like. Thanks Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to answer your questions. Peace, y'all.